Hi all. Welcome to the first mini workout with me in our living rooms on our mats. Enjoy. It's going to be a full body 15 minutes, so each of the exercises you can just continue doing as long as you like, so just don't stop after the amount of squats we've done. Keep going. Same goes for ab work, same goes for leg lifts. Be safe, make sure you're always in the right position, in the right alignment. Keep your belly button tucked in. Let's go and have some fun. Taking a step back, coming towards the end of my mat. And we inhale. Exhale. Chin to chest. We're rolling down this time. Opening up our spine. Good. Reach and lengthen here. Once we reach the mat, we walk our hands out into plank. And that's where we stay. And hold. Checking our alignment again. Our hands have to be right under our shoulders. Good. Belly button drawn in. Lengthen through the neck. So don't overextend here, but don't push your chin down onto your chest either. Nice and long. Make sure that you can maintain a nice long line. So we don't want to lower in the hips. But if you can, don't bring your hips up too high either. If you feel fatigued, you bring your knees down on the mat first. We keep holding. Nice and strong. Breathing and holding. Good. Another 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And now we reach up into downward dog. Good. Nice and long. Belly button drawn in. You let your head hang heavy between your shoulders for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Push your heels into the mat. Good. Feel that stretch in your calves. Inhale on the exhale, lifting your heels. We come back forward into a nice long plank. And we add on a few little rocks. We rock into the front and back. Now look, the hips stay nice and low. We're not lifting through the hips here. We just push our heels into the mat and then bring our shoulders over our wrists. Nice and gentle. With control, with a nice tight core. We do another 4. Pushing through the heels. Another 3. Pushing back through the heels. Another 2. Good. 1 more. We push back, lifting up at the same time, piking our hips nice and high up this time, all the way up. Keep your belly button drawn in here though. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Push your heels back into the mat. Stretch out those calves. Inhale, exhale, and feel all the way back down, lifting through the heels. Good. Holding for the last round. Now, you don't have to lift your legs. If you can, we do 1 leg lift in the front plank. There's no rotation in the hips, so we stay nice and centered, square to the mat. We lower down, and from here we go into side plank, reaching up, lifting 1 leg right here. Lowering down, coming back into front plank. We do the other side, we lift. Good, hold for a moment, lengthening through the toes. Lower down, rotate, reach, lift. We lower down, coming back into a front plank. We lift, lower, reach. Now if you don't want to do a full leg lift in the side plank, there's always this option. Or you just stay in the side plank. Good. Back to the front plank. We lift the other leg. Good. Rotating over. Reaching up through the fingertips. Lift. Lower. Rotate back. Last one on each side. Re-lift. Squeezing the glutes on the way up. Good. Lift again. Front plank. Lifting the other leg. Last rotation here. Good. Lift and come back. And now from here we lower our knees and sink down into a lovely child's pose. Rotate your wrists out a little bit, shake them out. Take any pressure off. Take a deep breath in. Good. From here, we come straight into upright seating. Should be warm, everybody. Blood should be flowing, heart rate should be up. We go into a lovely spine stretch, our saw. Legs about in a nice V shape, 45 degrees. Flex your feet as much as you can. Now if you tighten your hamstrings, of course, bring your knees in. Otherwise, keep them nice and long next time. We want to lift out. So we don't want to do this, we want to reach. Feel like there's a string attached at the crown of your head, pulling you up towards the ceiling. Your belly button's drawn in, there's like a corset wrapped around your core, keeping you nice and tall. We bring our arms out. Take a deep breath in again, exhaling into the rotation. Now, when we rotate, our legs don't move. Sit bones stay anchored into the mat, knees facing up towards the ceiling. This movement just comes out of our waist. Shoulders stay relaxed. We rotate back to the center and all the way to the other side. Holding here for a moment. Take a deep breath in and one more time on each side, through the center, all the way. We rotate, staying nice and long and lifted. Inhale, exhale, and one more time to the other side, through the center. We rotate and hold. Now the next exhale, let's lower down. We reach. Our small finger goes to our small toe. Our other arms behind us, shoulders are relaxed, the legs are not moving. We're going to saw. Sawing off the little toe. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We lift and reach. Sitting nice and tall, we rotate to the other side. We lower down again. Shoulders are relaxed. Feet are on the mat. We're going to saw. 3, 2, 1. We lift. One more on each side. We rotate. Lower down. We saw for 4, 3, 2, 1. We lift nice and tall. Reach. Rotate. We lower and saw for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now let's bring one hand behind us and reach up through the other arm, lifting all the way up. Push your hips up nice and high towards the ceiling, then lower down with control. You're not falling back down onto the mat. We lift on the other side. Reach and lengthen. Feel a lovely stretch in your waist. We lower down. We do one more on each side. We lift and reach. Good. We lower down with control. One more time. We lift and reach and lengthen. Excellent. We lower down. Now we close our legs and turning around. Legs nice together, hands behind us still. I want to stay in the reverse plank for a little bit. So pushing up. Our hips nice and high towards the ceiling. Really important that you not sink through your shoulders, but you lift up. Nice and strong. If that feels too uncomfortable, too hard, bring your feet in. No problem. We go from here. The further away your feet from your bottom, the more challenging it is. What we're going to do here is alternating leg lifts. Nice and controlled. No rotation in the hips. I don't want any swaying, any rolling. I want a nice tight core and hips being high, squeezing the glutes. Good. We keep lift and lowering. Good. And lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more on each side. Good. From here, bring your feet in if they're not in yet. And I'd like you to draw your bottom all the way through your arms, holding it there. And then bringing it back up nice and high. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, breathing into the effort. And then push back, squeezing your glutes. It's all in the core. You can do it nice and slowly. Keep your bottom hovering over the mat. And then we lift back up. We do 2 more here. Lowering down. Not placing the bottom down yet. Reaching back up. Very nice. Last one's coming. Challenge yourself. You can do it. We hold, hold, hold. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Excellent work. Bringing the arms up. Oops. Reaching nice and high. And then come into a spine stretch for me. Don't draw your shoulders to your ears. Keep them away. Lower your nose towards your knees. Keep your belly button drawn in. Feel how your waist is pulling backwards while your fingers and toes reaching away into the other direction. Take a deep breath and we stack the spine back together. Good. Nice and tall from here. We come straight into a full body roll down. Good. We roll. Nice and slow. Reaching behind. Don't flare in the rib cage here. We're reaching through the fingertips out of the shoulder sockets. There is no lifting in the rib cage. Inhale, exhale, we come back up. Nice and slow, fluid motion. We reach over. Holding here for a moment. Keep your belly button drawn in. We reach up. Stacking our vertebra back together and then tuck the tailbone under, lowering back down. Reaching behind, nice and long. Inhale, exhale, we do that one one more time. Chin to chest, lifting up, reaching over. Good. From here, we come up and tuck, rolling into C-curve. Halfway. We're finding that sweet spot where we can just about hold without our legs wanting to come off the mat. We make sure our shoulders are relaxed. We make sure we're nice and round here, belly button's drawn in. So you shouldn't feel any pinching in your lower back. You're sitting basically on the bottom of your tailbone. Keep it nice and round. Keep your belly button drawn in. Want your abdominals completely engaged. Good. From here you just hold. It's all you. Just nice holding, resting and breathing in this position. Lengthen through the toes. Check on your shoulders every now and then that they don't creep up to your ears. Good. And we just hold and tuck. Inhale, exhale. Good. We hold for another 5, 4, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and then with control we're lowering all the way down, reaching behind without losing the connection between ribcage and abdominals. Inhale, exhale, we reach back up halfway, we're coming back into our C-curve. So we're still sure we're nice and rounded here. We're engaged in the abdominals, core is nice and tight, shoulders are relaxed. We add just a tiny bit of movement. We reach up and lower down. We lift and lower, lift and lower. The whole time we breathe nice and evenly into the rib cage. Good. Keeping the belly button drawn in. We lift and lower. No momentum. Small movement. Good. If you want, there's a little add-on. We lift through the arms and lower down. Lift, reaching the arms with us, and we lower down. Lift and reach. We're not losing our C shape though. We're not lifting all the way up into straight seating. We just lift a little bit and lower down. Good. We lift and reach and lower down. Excellent. The rib cage and the abdominals stay connected. Even when we lift the arms, we lift and lower. We do 3 more. Lift and lower. Good. 2 more and lower down. Last one. We lower all the way down. Arms already lifted. We're bringing them behind us. Reach and lengthen. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Good, last round. Lifting all the way back up. We have to do our obliques. We are in our C shape, we're nicely rounded, rotating up. Now when we rotate, our sit bones stay, our knees don't move with. It's just a rotation coming out of the waist. We hold here, we open and close, open and close. Last time, open and close. Stay low if you can. We rotate all the way to the other side. We open and close. Good. And one more time here. Rotating back to the center. If you must, come up for a quick breather. Otherwise, we stay low, rotating to the other side. We open and close. Open and close. Open and close. The arms rotating through the center to the other side. We open and close. Open and close. Open and close. To the center. Bringing the arms behind us, rolling down. Lengthen all the way. Inhale. Exhale. One more full body roll up all the way over into spine stretch. Rest there for a moment. Excellent work. Let's bring the legs in. Good. Coming all the way over into the bottom of the standing roll up. Make sure your feet are in parallel, toes are facing forward, hang there nice and heavy for a moment. Belly button still drawn in. We stack our spine back together, reaching, lifting, lifting, lifting. Bringing the arms with us. All the way nice and tall. Exhale. Good. And you're done with our first mini workout. Well done. I'll see you for next time.